afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle Park here in San Francisco. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the second baseman.
Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy.
So the next to bat will be Freddy Freeman. His prior history versus this arm, he's just 1 for 6. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dubon is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On. And now, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Mauricio Dubon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. Now over to Freddy, and it's a double play.
Batting third. The right
so the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Too high, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Solaire.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
302 is the average coming in. 31 homers and 88 runs batted in. 2-0 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Solaire, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
I just think the key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now at the plate here is Max Fried, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted the other way to left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt and block behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard hit towards center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in the bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder,
Fouled
Alex
straight back.
Dickerson.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone into the arcade section. solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Batting fifth.
Standing in
the
now,
third baseman,
Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
As he pops the first pitch foul
Flores.
behind the plate. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he
Batting
flips
six.
one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Batting seventh.
And here's
The
that one
first
again
baseman,
with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Brandon Belt stands in as he looks at ball one here. 289 is the average coming in. 21 homers and 84 runs batted in. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But
Batting
hey,
eighth.
he muscled it
That's
out there, and
shortstop.
it was enough to get him
Brandon.
safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. And that will retire the side. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch.
Freddy.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The right fielder, number 12. Jorge.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next. First offering. Hit in the air to center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Logan Webb. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
The batter,
First
7,
offering on its
second
way.
baseman,
Donovan Solano will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 1,
Here's the pitch.
Mauricio
Dubon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2, here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seeger. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Dubon is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To Crawford for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fried leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you see there on your screen, his total places in 3rd best on this Giant ball club. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and a strike now. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Alex Dickerson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Wilmer Flores is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Wilmer Flores goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Kurt Casale is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. At the plate now is Ronald Acuna. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Dubon is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Up next for it.
Digging in next, Jorge Solaire. He flew out in his last AB. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Belt is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Leading up for the Giants, the
Brandon Belt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shortstop
Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Franklin Labor gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Nick Tropiano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Seeger is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Kyle Seeger. 32 now for the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And there's one away.
Now back.
Ready now is Max Fried.
Max.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Second base.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for him.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Donovan Solano. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mauricio Dubon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Solaire is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And now here is Mike Yastrzemski. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2-2 the count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Alex Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. Albies trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at 2nd. And with that, the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi. At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Freddy Freeman, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Sean Jelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping up is Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Kyle Seeger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Johnny Cueto enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
to the plate now, Max Fried.
Number 47.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Cueto.
Dubon has it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher,
now at the
2.
plate, Kurt Casale. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Cueto gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Cueto, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 4 for 13. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now the first pitch.
Leading up for the Giants. The first
line
baseman,
to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in will be Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Solaire is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Matt Wisler comes on to pitch now.
Matt Wisler.
From the stretch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Yastrzemski is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Past battles with Matt Wisler. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Crawford onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now it'll be Jorge Solaire. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Next up is Mike Yastrzemski. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Alex Dickerson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Next to dig in, Kurt Casale struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Line drive to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Number 9.
First baseman Brandon Belt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Albies brings it in. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Max Fried records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Logan Webb takes his